There. That must be where the water's coming from. Looks like something the old ones built.
Yeah, into the dungeon. Ooh, an animal figurine.
I guess
Gwenwavar.
the old ones.
Montana Recreations. Yeah, there you go. A live predatory animal. Ooh, it's a
Like these
figurine of
animals.
me. Damn. So through here.
Welcome to the Math Squad.
Journey. Welcome to the squad. Thank you. Is that another one? Oh, what's that? From Laura Vogel to Shelly Guerrera McKenzie. Emissions Joyride. Okay, girl, you are never going to guess what happened on my way home last night. First of all, I heard this sound like a herd of killer bees escaping out of a tin can. There's this weird light through the trees. I was totally hoping it was aliens, but nah, it was one of those old blue spectrum LEDs. Looks super creepy on the snow. As it got closer, I heard some Yahoo letting out this weird guttural man shriek as if you're doing some macho primal scream therapy, you know, with 1,000 RPMs between his legs. Said Yahoo was none other than Dodd Blevins, our new director of security, or whatever his $20 title is. He was actually riding an old snowmobile. They're like 1,000 times more polluting than a combustion year car. My expert professional opinion, Blevins is a grade A douche canoe. A douche canoe? Well, I decided not to sick the security bot on his flabby rear. After all, he's practically our boss for the next 2 weeks. But Shells, you might want to take a bathroom break now because you're going to lose it when you find out what I did instead. I was standing right next to one of the trail signs, so I could tell Blevins was headed for me, so I reprogrammed the sign to swap directions between Fairy Falls and Purple Mountain. Wicked, right? You'd never get a snowmobile up there. I'll be bailed out hard and had to walk back to the lodge. Guess I'll be filing my very first incident report right before this whole thing shuts down forever. I could let it slide as usual, but then where's the fun, Shells? Where is the fun? L. Douche canoe. Alright. Unfortunately, Dodd Blevins died immediately thereafter as a result of a snowmobile crash. Weird. Okay. Listen, all this is like cool lore and stuff, but where's the badgers at? Gather those precious sticks.
Well, somebody wanted in. Nearly blew this entire ledge off just to get through the door.
Yes.
Flooding detected. Evacuation recommended. Overflow basin compromised.
The overflow basin. Is that the din?
Alright, so we've entered the more traditional post-apocalyptic, slightly rusty hallway
Looks like a control center.
environment.
What happened in here to start the water flowing?
Oh, here come the puzzles.
Another holographic interface. Must be some kind of code. The lock positions. Helpful.
Left, up, down, up, right. Left, up, down, up, right. How do I interface unavailable? Come on. So what do I need to get power to it? Let's see what this thing does. Ooh, hey, look, another collectible.
It's okay. Like, how do we want to start this farewell thingy? We might be the last Satchel people to ever see this place. Yeah. And, so...
Oh, she's drunk. Secret show. All right.
Intake tower malfunction. Drainage system offline. That's probably not good news.
Nope. Let's go over here to the other side. Should be a... So that one doesn't look busted. What else is going on?
These wires must run to the power source.
Right. So there's the door. And then... What else we got going on?
Hard to see anything, but this room looks like it's packed with old stuff. Might be something useful.
So it's missing a battery or whatever, right? Yeah. Yeah, not busted. Or, I mean, busted in the way that everything around here is busted.
Looks like most of the facility is underwater. How did this happen?
Turbines. Turbines is why.
Our illustrious champion returns.
Thanks, Cub.
Welcome home.
Piece is missing. Not getting in here without it.
Okay. Hey.
And there's our troublemaker. Doesn't seem to be as good at getting out as he is at getting in.
Gildan. Some nerd. Yeah, I think this is supposed to have been a dam of some kind at some
That
point.
Oseram must have forced his way through here.
Somehow. Who knows how it could have happened?
I'll buy the forge. I'm pleased to hear another person stomping about in here. This plastic door is stuck.
Yeah, no, I hear you, buddy.
This is the perfect opportunity to do a good deed and clear your conscience for whatever cruelties you may have committed.
Uh-huh.
Unless... Oh!
Are you alright?
You don't know how happy you just made me. For a moment, I thought my fire was snuffed. My forge gone cold. But nope. Nope. Not old Gildan.
It's a pretty good. I like that. That's nice.
You're... welcome?
I like that his hat is a forge mask, too.
Wait.
Like to keep sparks
Start
from hitting his
from the
face?
beginning. What are you doing down here?
Ow! My apologies. When you mostly talk to yourself, you can tell your stories in whatever order you like. There's an artifact in that storage room I simply must acquire. But as you may have noticed, the door won't budge. I took one of those roundish, ringy what's-its from the wall beside the door. No luck. So I had to go with that panel with the button. Even less luck. My gentle experimentation caused the chamber to flood a little. So I pushed the button again, perhaps a little too enthusiastically. Sparks and smoke. Now, obviously, I came here to investigate. My cautious footsteps
guy's
may
so
have
full of
contributed
shit.
slightly to
He's
the
like
collapse
Harry
of the
Mudd.
bridge. And when the bridge
Oh, that's good, too. That Aloy facepalm.
began to collapse, I may have, for the sake of expedience, abandoned the cumbersome ringy what's-it to the waves. By the time I thought to give up the endeavor, the door had closed behind me. And thusly do we come to the present moment.
Well, there's no way we're getting into that storage room without another ring. It's part of the locking mechanism that controls the door.
You don't say. Well, that's fantastic news. Marvelous, even.
It's good.
You've got
Good
two
voice
hands.
acting.
I've got two hands. Perfect. My savior, my salvation, and if you like, why wouldn't you? Of course you will. My accomplice. Together, that ring is as good as ours, and with it, the storage room and its spoils.
Didn't you say you dropped the ring in the water?
Well, I'll grant you that adds a heretofore undiscussed level of complexity to the proceedings.
Uh-huh.
You said something about an artifact?
Indeed. That storage room is brimming with treasures from the old ones, but one in particular caught my eye. An intricate looking glass. I've only seen one such device before. My old mum brought one back for me from wherever she'd gone to that time. I remember holding it, staring into its face, and seeing myself, and
God, there's so many good shots in this conversation. Man, video games. You're looking good.
my mother just over my shoulder, smiling.
And
God, we're learning so much about this character just from this brief conversation.
Yes, I'm
So
quite
good.
sure. I peered into that dim little chamber, and there it was. I've wanted to find one for so long. Yes,
pretty cool.
This time I'm sure I have.
So you found the button that controls the flow of water,
Quite by accident.
and then you broke that button.
Also, quite by accident.
The panel's the only way to shut this place down, as
That's
far as I
good.
can tell. This isn't going to be easy.
That storage room is filled, top to bottom. Would you be surprised to find the parts you need in there? I certainly wouldn't be.
All right, I'll help.
So, we need to replace that ring and get into the storage room. Then I can fix the panel and shut this place down.
And I can finally wrap my fingers around that looking glass.
Okay, Gildan. How are we going to get that
I
ring?
like him. He's sweet.
2 sets of hands, girl. 2 sets of hands. Behind us lie a pair of enormous gates, but I believe the gates must be operated in tandem. Together, we can dry this place out.
Guess we better get started then.
Like
I
they
guess
gave
we
him,
better.
they gave him this motivation, so he's not just like an obnoxious,
Rough
like
waters.
goof.
No way I'd be able to swim.
You know, I love him. It's great. Let's see. I'm tempted to jump onto that thing, but I bet I'll just die. Yeah, like he just wants to remember his mom. Exactly. Like that's his. It's yeah. They did a great job writing this character.
Up ahead, girl. See the valve? Time to put our hands to use. I'll take care of this one.
Yeah, yeah.
There's
of course.
another valve on the other side to lock the gate in place. Would you mind heading across and doing the honors?
Yeah, yeah. I'll do the thing.
I'm reminded of a delve I undertook out near the plain. Stone room, cloud,
This is the kind of character who would be a dwarf in a fantasy game.
13 levels on that monstrosity, but no wall.
You know, after playing, also the lighting in here is really good. Let me take a selfie. After playing Battleship Brigade, I just really have like a deep desire for playing games where the characters don't, like nice characters don't end up being just douchebags, and you can just trust them and rely on them to be nice. I want some of that. I want some of that in the games I'm playing. Here, let's do like a little glamour selfie in this tunnel. New girl. Oh, that's a good one. No, that's nice because the light is all coming from straight above. Aloy, you're looking cool. But you don't have that many good facial expressions, but it's not your fault. I wish I could get closer to your lovely face, Aloy. Like, I can't really take a good portrait of her. I guess I gotta field of view, Titan? Yeah. There we go.
Our illustrious champion returns. Welcome home.
Hey, Giant Nun. Yeah, like, I guess no facial expression is fine. It's also because I think, like, I GM, most of the games that I GM, the characters are, like, kind of bastards. So, it's a defense mechanism. Oop. It's a defense mechanism for NPC, because PCs are bastards a lot of the time. So I need to play a game where the PCs aren't all bastards. Tomb of Annihilation is a bit like that, I think. I think Tomb has some space for that. Also, hi, Nemhart. Thank you.
Marvelous! You made it! Now grab that valve and give it a spin.
On
A
it.
little more now, and I should be able to get the blasted gate moving.
Turn your end, knob.
There. You should be able to lower the gate.
Huh? Right you are! Now, when I get this gate down, you'll need to turn the valve again. Ought to lock this thing in place.
Okay, lock it.
One gate down.
Halfway through then, aren't we? To the second gate!
Onwards.
Our illustrious champion returns.
Yo.
Welcome home.
Off Bione, welcome back.
A ladder is a rare and special thing, girl. Can depend on it to take you exactly where you need to go, and no further.
All right, little Keener, let's go.
I'd wager the valves for the second sluice gate are somewhere above us.
Sluice got me loose. All up in the zone.
Looks like I could jump across on that rickety rusting platform. Let me find a way up.
Woo! I made it. I made it on the rickety platform. All right, is this one of those, like, run back and forth and make it? No, it's more or less static. Okay.
Our illustrious champion returns.
Oh my god, almost didn't make it.
Jump.
What's up, Sterbs?
Nice! What am I saying? That was stupendous! Never seen such absolute disregard for personal safety.
Is that not? Is
Thanks,
Keener not
I
a
think.
thing that people know what that means? Is it maybe Canadian slang? A keener is like somebody. It's like a tryhard. Someone who's like too keen. Someone who's just like, you know, like really eager. Is that not? Do you not know that word? America.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4! Caught sellouts and runaway cowards! Oh, wait, cut it. I forgot the words. Shells, we started off so strong and then it all just imploded. Well, that's sort of my MO. No heavy stuff. Switching gears. Band name. We need one.
Oh, okay, so keener's probably a Canadian thing. All right. Okay. Damn, fam. All right, let's go this way. Where's my ladder? Here's ladder. So apparently the characters from Gone Home are in this.
You're close, girl. Just spring across the gap.
Yes, with my lithe muscles and my jumping power. Woo.
You're right above me. Just send that ladder on down.
Look out below.
Now, we've done this once before. Should be as easy as falling down a hole. If you'd take the valve on the other side.
If it's set up the same way on this side, I should look for an access tunnel.
You have returned.
REM sleep. Welcome back. Thank you for admiring my dam. I think it's damn fine too. You could get super tetanus in this building. Oh no! I gotta look out for wizards. Yeah, deek is also a good Canadian slang. It means to like do you even explain that one? Like feint. To feint or to juke. Then a toque is just like it's a kind of hobbit, right? Drop off the thing. Yeah, there you go. Fool of a toque.
Okay, Gildan, turn the valve.
Yeah, Deke definitely originally comes from hockey.
Working!
Oh, honey. Let's try it on
Damn thing's too heavy. Glance behind me, would you? See anything big and, broken?
Yeah, your ass. Look for the counterweight and then listen to several episodes. This way. Nope. This is water. Okay. So, what am I looking for here? Because mine is just the lock. Climb up that thing? That doesn't seem safe. Nope. Oh, God. Drowned. He said behind him.
Looks
Oh,
like part of the
that,
counterweight broke off.
obviously.
If I can get up there, my weight might be enough to get it moving again.
What are you talking about?
Hang on, okay? I've got a plan. I need to get up higher.
So I was right. I just had
Climb
to
up
look at
that
the
wreckage.
thing first.
That's pretty much what I do now.
And then climb up a little closer. Yep. All right. Jesus, girl.
I can't jump straight to the counterweight from here. But I could climb higher, get above it.
Look at that yellow knob right there I could grab onto.
No! The drop's too far, girl! Oh. Controlled volley. Very clever.
I like him.
Going down.
Also, yeah, her weight wouldn't affect it that much. Like, she can't weigh more than like a. She's pretty muscly, like a $160 at most. Yeah, or she's like hyper dense.
You can make it! Let's see another one of those mad leaps!
I love this dude.
Got it. We're good to go.
You
all the
were a
goat
sight to
meat.
see. Bounding from metal rust trap to metal rust trap.
I know, I'm amazing.
Still a bit of water, but low enough, wouldn't you say? Now then, where's that ring?
Good question. Well, at least I should be able to swim now.
Snap maw! It's a snap maw! Very, very big snap maw!
Where, dude?
I see it, Gildan.
Oh, down
Very
there.
big, very, very big!
Just stay out of the way.
Aw, Gildan, you little muffin. So they're doing a really good job with this character, this NPC. He's not like he's very adjacent to, very closely adjacent to like a particular trope that you get in NPCs a lot, like quest NPCs, where they're sniveling incompetents. But often with that trope, that the sniveling incompetent NPC, they're also bossy or like shitty to you in some way, you know? But he's just like your cheerleader. He's just like, I don't know what I'm doing, and you're great. Just save me, please. Good job, buddy. I really hope they don't disappoint us and like turn him into a jerk later. Hi, Snap Ma. Snip,
You're
snap.
not gonna like this.
Forge, forgive me. Snap Ma, swallow that ring we're at. Just gobble it right up.
We'll find out after I've killed it.
Bleh, bleh. Fell in the water. Can't fight while I'm swimming. Cool reflection in the water, though.
It's off.
There you go. Now you have no armor. Now I will mess you up, Robo-Croc. Yep. Here, let's try the exploding. Well, only two of these. Just immune to being frozen? Weakness is fire. Alright, I got a fire belt. Let's do this thing. Yeah, now your shit's all aflame.
Dad? Show me when it's dead, would you?
It's dead.
Don't worry, buddy, I got it.
Marvelous. So, the ring. Maybe if you pry its jaws open and reach inside, I can't look.
You were
Dude, I
right.
got it.
This thing did swallow the ring.
Ha ha! That's the old Gildan intuition in action. It's never led me astray. Sure, its chosen routes can be.
God, I want to play a character like
but
this guy who's like a bard or something in a D&D party,
to the spoils.
and who's just like a huge fan of the other characters,
More old world treasures, perhaps?
like in a
This
totally
place is
non-sarcastic,
full of
supportive
surprises.
way.
Should we have a look?
Didn't you want to get into the storage room?
I do. Fervently.
Fervently,
Well, I got time to poke my nose in if you do.
like really take advantage of my vocabulary.
Okay, Shells, we're not focusing on that right now. Recording, okay? We're not
Our
even at the main
illustrious
thing.
champion returns.
Yo, comfy socks.
Welcome
Right?
home.
Merch. We need merch. Stickers! You're not a real band until someone vandalizes government property with your sticker.
Colleagues, I have been asked to remind you that conversations determined to be irrelevant to servitor training are discouraged.
What were you saying about vandalizing government property?
Yeah, you gotta get those band nerps. Hey, buddy. Hi. Hello. Okay, here we go.
We drained enough water for what we need to do, but I wonder if I could empty out the whole dam. Pipes, valve. All right, time to get the flow going to the right place.
I say this as a man typically enamored of complexities, but this looks like it might be a little much for me.
I love the way that he talks too. It's so good. Yo, Shelly, I'm trapped in servitor hell over here. Got in this morning as usual. That one half-baked chrome dolt was bumping up against the locked entry door in the reservoir and moaning about requiring entry into the totality of the facility. Between its robot voice and those weird grindy sounds that Limbs makes, the acoustics reminded me of a track from one of the less accessible German post-punk bands. I've told them and I've told them every night the pipe network decouples so the reservoir can refill, and every morning it has to be reset manually. All I have to do is turn the valve thingy so the water flows directly to the pump. The rest of the servitors don't get it. This guy won't stop bugging out. I mean, I know we're supposed to be on-site advisors, but this is getting ridiculous. Do I have to scratch the instructions on their stupid shiny faces?
Don't worry. I think I've got this.
Music to my ears.
Oh,
To
Jesus.
each job, its proper tool. Toothpicks make horrible arrows, as the saying goes.
Yes, that is as the saying goes. Okay. So, God, this is some, like, mist shit right here. Puzzle, puzzle, puzzle. Puzzle, puzzle, puzzle. Alright, where do I need it to go? Here.
That's not
Okay.
quite right.
Yes, Aloy, darling, I know.
You got a competent mind, girl. A mind for nuance and finesse. Not I. No, indeed. Not old Gildan.
I'm kind of a dummy. It's fine. I know I'm a bit of a dummard. Don't worry about old Gildan.
That didn't help.
Old
Water can't pass
stupid Gildan. Okay, so I only have one choice on this one. Yeah, what was the name of that age where you have to fucking make all the water flow through the pipes to the right place?
This job demands a certain degree of patience, doesn't it? I'm afraid I inherited my mother's restlessness.
This is an insane piping system. There's no way anyone would ever
Something's not
build
right.
pipes that work this way. Ever. Just would not be done. No, it was one of the first worlds in Myst, like the first Myst.
Been at this a while, girl. No room to judge, mind. I once spent half a day flummoxed by a Karja puzzle box.
I'm an old dummy. That's me. Old dummy Gildan. That's how it goes.
Water's flowing, just not where it needs to. There, that should do it. I should head back, see if that took care of the rest of the water.
Got it working, did you? Of course you did. Never met a conundrum you couldn't unconundrum, have you?
The door's open. Guess it had sealed because of the flooding.
He's like, yeah, a less bummed out version of Gil from The Simpsons. Because Gil in The Simpsons is like a massive bummer. Massive, massive bummer. Clear? I have some NERPS questions. Should we take a second to answer some NERPS questions? I have a couple. Keeters asked a long time ago, what tabletop game would recreate this world well? My thought is Sundered. You could totally do a custom version of Sundered that is populated with flavor text from this game. Absolutely. Yeah. Same with Apocalypse World. You just have to technofy the Maelstrom.
This must go down to the lower level.
Yeah. It has a lot more crafting than most RPGs do. In fact, a lot of video games do, so you'd have to either make a system for it or get rid of it altogether.
Ugh, it stinks down here.
You smell that? Ugh, smells like a forge side morning in Acclaim.
I don't know what that means. Namhart asked for an RPG, simple or lightweight RPGs you can play with your grandma. I mean, I don't necessarily know that you need to go too like light. You just want to like a 2-player game, right? For you and your grandma. You could play. I mean, you could play Fate Accelerated. Fate Accelerated is real easy, and just kind of ignore or like stay loose on the compels. Tales from the Loop is really simple, but I don't know how well it does with 2 players. Mouse guard, yeah. Yeah, totally. Fall of Magic is such a good choice. Aw, Washmatic, that's so smart. That's so smart. Yes, I would start there. It is a little expensive though, so you know, if you plan on playing it multiple times, it's probably worth it. All right, let's see. I can't think of any RPGs that do crafting well. It's just not like a part of the game of most RPGs, really. I want this voice recording. How do I get it? Give it to me. Compensatory damages.
See? Check this out. We could just bang on this pipe, you know? Could we sample that or? Totally. Like, what about after the... Oh, sorry. Just a sec. Laura? I need to take a break. Laura? Hey! Laura!
What's wrong with Laura? Drummer's weapon coil. Interesting.
Looks like that's everything.
Let's go see what that does. Drummer's weapon coil. Like a special coil? How do I look at it? Why is it not in my coils list? Oh, there it is. 51% freeze, 35 shock, 35 corruption. Yeah, Laura has to go home and check out her spooky family house. Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking. All right, where's my frost weapon here? 44 freeze. We're going to replace it with the drummer. There we go.
I should head back up with Gildan.
Drummer boy, I have your weapon coil. Chill water.
So, as we circle back around to the matter of the supply room,
Yes. You know what had kind of a fun crafting, or not crafting, but upgrade system? Was Zeke and I engaged in it in a little bit. The Fantasy Flight Star Wars games. There was some fun stuff in there. I like shipbuilding systems too, where you can like upgrade them. They have hard points. I love building mechs. This was my favorite thing about GURPS. This is like maybe the nicest, not the only nice thing, but the nicest thing I have to say about GURPS. GURPS Mecha was a subset of GURPS vehicles, and it had this like incredibly complex system for building giant robots. I made many fun, cool giant robots using that book. GURPS Mecha. And I think it was like hot pink too. All right, man, let's go. We got that thing. Let's go do it. Move. Move! Move, buddy! Honestly, like, GURPS, it's not a fun game to play, but it was a fun game to make characters in, and there was, like, all kinds of other little... It was a good, lonely, fun game. I played kind of a precursor, Dr. Grigori, in a GURPS game once. He was a former cosmonaut who got psychic powers from exposure to, space rays.
soon I'll hold the looking glass in my hand, just like Mom and I used to.
Oh, Gildan, that's such a sweet thing. Game, you better not screw me on this. Don't make him turn out to be a bad guy, or I'm going to be really bummed out. Replace the emitter. Yeah, I will. Here we are, back at the beginning. All right, so what was, so left, up, down, up, right. Left, up, down, up, right. Left.
What are you doing with your hands there, girl?
He sounded like Mitch Hedberg there. Left, up, down, up, and then right.
I can't believe that worked. I thought you'd lost your mind, tickling the empty air like that.
Gildan? Everything okay?
I was so sure I saw it. The looking glass. I was so sure.
Well, it's just this alarm clock.
Right there in the window. I was... Of course. Trick of the light. Nothing at all.
Oh, buddy. I just want to hug
I'm sorry,
him.
Gildan. It must have meant a lot to you.
Oh, well. Much as any artifact of the old ones would mean to me, really. It's fine. I'm fine.
Oh.
Besides, what are the spoils compared to the delve? That's why we do it, girl. The delve, not the treasure. And what a delve it was! Ugh. By the great blazing forge, I'll never forget that. Now then, I believe we have some repairs to make.
I always find that like it's the smallest sadnesses that are the hardest to take, right? Like in a narrative, when someone's like, you know, parents die or when some tragic event happens, the scale is so big that we can separate ourselves from it. But like just being sad because you thought that you were going to find something that reminded you of your mom and then losing that, like being disappointed. Ugh. Heartbreaking. So sad. Buddy. Oh, man. Sad times.
I mean, this is it. We get to play together, what, maybe 2 more times? Nah, shells. Farewell tour! Reunion tour in like 6 months. Let's do it outside. For our adoring fans. It's not that hard to stay in touch, Shelley. We could practice in holospace. People always say that.
Yeah. Right, yeah, that's the thing. Easier to relate to. Like, just little, subtle emotional cues. Things that aren't huge and jarring. Look at all this cool
This'll
shit.
come in handy.
Health potions and stuff.
Okay, let's fix the panel and shut this place down.
I just feel bad for him. You know, like when a little kid drops their ice cream cone. Disappointment, like actual, like just little small heartbreaks like that. It's so hard to see in people. You know, like oh god, it's just woof. Hit that button, buddy. Yeah! Hit it! I gotta take a picture of our new best friend.
Oh, that's a whole lot prettier, isn't it?
I love this dude.
What does it mean?
It means it worked.
By the forge. You are a wonder. Do you hear that often? I'll hazard a
It's a
guess.
hard slap on the back.
I heard something like that once or twice.
Oh, she's modest now. A master of the arts of...
There's so many good fucking moments from this. It kind of looks like his weird snake eyes in that photo, though.
The old one's a delver to shame the entire claim, and she wants to be modest. Ha!
It's not like I did it alone, Gildan.
No. No, I suppose not.
So what's next for you? On your way back to the claim?
And deprive the people of Song's Edge the story of this encounter? Perish the thought! I'll stay there a while longer. But a story is best told by all who encountered it. Come and lend a hand, won't you?
Overflow basin empty. Interior accessible.
And
Minimal
we
flood
helped out
damage.
a cute
Sounds like the
NPC
basin's
back
dried
in
out, too.
town.
Maybe I'll take a look.
Another adventure so soon? You're braver than me. But there was no question of that. You go on ahead. I'm gonna stand right here and bask in our victory for a while longer.
All right, dude. So what would be really cool for a photo mode would be contextual NPC reactions. So, ugh. I'm gonna bask in our victory a little longer and